Welcome back to Top 5 Auto Repairs. Today's topic, I'm going to tell you guys why it is difficult to turn your steering wheel. The first common reason why it is difficult to turn your steering wheel is because maybe your power steering reservoir is low on power steering fluid. If your power steering reservoir is low on power steering fluid, there's two things you're going to notice. Number one, it's going to be difficult to steer, and number two, you're going to notice growling noise coming from the power steering pump. The next common reason why it is difficult to steer or you have no steering at all is because maybe the power steering belt is broken. If the power steering belt is slipping or it is broken, the power steering pump pulley will not rotate properly or it may not rotate at all. Therefore, the power steering pump will not work at all. If the power steering reservoir is full of power steering fluid and the belt is not broken or slipping, most likely you probably have a bad power steering pump. First, grab the power steering pump belt or serpentine belt and pull on it. There must be adequate tension for the power steering pump to work properly. Next, grab the power steering pump pulley and wobble it. If you're able to wobble the power steering pump pulley, then you know the power steering pump bearing or the internal components are bad and it's time to replace it. Next, check for power steering fluid leak right at the connection. Check for leaks right at the reservoir connection, and also check for leaks right at the rack and pinion. If the power steering pump checks out fine and there are no leaks and the belt is not broken or slipping, maybe you have a bad rack and pinion. When the rack and pinion fails, you'll notice two things. Either the vehicle starts to wander a lot on the road, or number two, you'll notice you're not able to turn the steering wheel at all. If you recently got to an accident and the front wheel was damaged, or let's say you hit a curb and it also damaged the front wheel, there's a good chance something is bent in the suspension, or maybe the tie rod is bent, and this can definitely affect your steering. If you hit the curb and you hit the curb hard enough, this can definitely cause the outer tie rod to bend. As you can see, this outer tie rod should be straight. And if this outer tie rod is bent like this, at a U or at a V, then you know the outer tie rod is affecting your steering. And lastly, make sure to inspect your steering shaft. If there's something wrong with your steering shaft, this can, again, definitely affect your steering. I hope you found this video useful. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.